Hey, what is happening, people? I am Penrost776. You can probably tell that by looking at me. We're here on Aether Raids. As for the changes this week, we've put in... I forgot to put in Fae. Anyway, here's Byleth, plus 10. Legendary Dimitri, plus 10. Brave Edelgard, plus 10. Naga, plus 10. Plumeria, plus 10. Ashera, plus... Oh, you ruined it. She's only plus 6. Well, it'll be fine. Plus 10 units, I'm sure we can handle those. They tested the bolt trap straight away. Of course, our catapult is looking at the one lane that they have no buildings in. Destroy it anyway, and it looks like this is how they're setting up. Brave Edelgard has a save skill, but she's interestingly not saving Dimitri, who I guess they're relying to tank as well. Split tanking, it is a viable strategy, but it does rely on your tanks being able to survive getting hit. Edelgard can't do that. Brave Edelgard very bad against brave weapons, and Catria here turns everyone into a brave weapon. Dimitri, also a pretty viable tank, but there is something he does not have, a resistance stat. Plumeria not a tank at all. Plumeria was supposed to not get involved in this, but we can give people a little surprise, can't we? And they get their bolt tower off, but with the bulk of their tanks gone, yeah, I'd give up too. Into battle number 2 here. I have put Fae where Fae is supposed to go. There she is. Congratulate me, people. Anyway, here we've got regular Micaiah, plus 3, the new Brave Marth, Ashera, Young Innes, plus 9, Regan, and Plumeria. Very offensively minded team here. Micaiah can do a little tanking, but Brave Marth is the only unit who can really be relied on to tank, and even then he's not a full Omega tank like most units are. Using Micaiah to pick off Flora on the left side there, actually pretty good call. Flora normally very tanky, but there is something that can always do pretty well against tanky units, and that's effective damage. Effective damage multiplies your effective attack by 1.5, which is a lot. That's a big number. Now Marth tanking on the left side, and they've read that perfectly. Shining Emblem goes off. If you look at the layout, the coverage here is almost perfect, except... And here's the Vantage effect. Well, we'll get back to the map. Here, Marth is just going to kill Gatekeeper real quick and heal up most of his hit points as well, sure. Yeah, the one unit who's a real threat to Marth here, Fae, doesn't quite have complete overlap. That is for one tile that Fae doesn't stand a chance of getting... Well, there's 2 tiles actually, but Young Innes, ooh, hits hard. And again, look, very deliberately backing out of range. But Fae going for Mirabilis instead, baiting the dance's 5 damage rule. Takes effect as it always does. Nice. Not nice, it was done to me, not by me. Really good setup here. Now the only question, really, because Young Innes can kill most things. Young Innes is very good at that. How are they going to get pots?
Fool.
Yeah, did you see that? We've got a bit of space here, but the way they're setting up here, that's going to pull Fae onto the defensive tiles, kind of pulling them out of the way of where you'd want them to be to get those pots. So now I've created a little gap there for Micaiah, but there's only one turn left for them. Turn 7 out of 7. What can they pull out? Wings of Mercy? Did they hit Wings of Mercy range exactly? Because that didn't look much like half hit points there. I guess.
This is for you.
I guess it was. Sure. Okay. My 30 damage bolt trap fails me again. Don't upgrade your bolt traps, people. But honestly, I can't complain about that. They read the weaknesses of the team perfectly. They brought Micaiah, possibly the only unit who... Well, there's a few more units who can deal with Flora. And then they tanked from the perfect spot, the rest of the team, and pulled some nice maneuvers out to get pots. Well flippin' done. In fact, this person sent me a friend request. I accepted, and because I respect them so much, I didn't even take the free win on the rematch. That's what it's called, rematch. I could have done. Anyway, here's Regin, Brave Lucina, Masked Marth plus 10. Oh, that's going to be fun to see. 2 Plumerias, and Naga at plus 1. Masked Marth. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Anyway, they're going for a pretty straightforward tanking strategy here. Just Masked Marth right up in there. And I think we're about to see why we don't see Masked Marth very often anymore. Oh, no, actually...
You will not stop me.
Remarkable. Masked Marth survives the first combat damage reduction and heals most of the way back up.
By your side.
And that's Flora. Flora is nothing to sneeze at. Masked Marth doesn't like 2 combats. That would be a bit too much. One is enough. But... yeah, actually being able to tank a full round of hits from Flora, that is... impressive. Not impressive enough to actually win them the match, of course. But a good effort. Who's up next? Well, I see to begin with here, we've got a Fallen Edelgard, plus 2, alright. Legendary Corrin, plus 5. Plumeria at plus 2. Chloride at plus 2. Altina, plus 3. And Ashera, who, there we go, plus 2. And, oh, straightforward plan here, as usual. Fallen Edelgard just right up in there, tanking on the left side of the team, and let us behold what Flora does, because Flora is our Edelgard killer. Though actually going for Corrin first, negating Fang is gonna save her on the first attack, but the second attack kills. Good, no 5 damage roll from Mirabilis means Flora gets a hit Edelgard straight up with the charged ice. One shot. One shot. That's Fallen Edelgard. One shot through her 40% damage reduction. We hadn't even taken that off her. Oh, I love Flora. Alright, who's next? More Fallen Edelgard to bring it. We can handle those. Well, we've got Bridal Fjorm, plus 1. Naga, plus 1. Regin, the new Eirika, and Fallen Edelgard, plus 5. She's kind of standing on the wrong side of the map here to do normal Fallen Edelgard things, but I guess they're just gonna walk her across. That's fine. We can handle Edelgards. Oh, repositioning her up. She's going to hit Faye. Alright. Faye does not care. She's going to hit Faye. Faye does not care. And she's out of actions. Healing tower goes off. Faye is healed back to full. What was the point, really? And now, Flora
Face your mortality.
Flora kills.
Ends here.
That was a bit little bit closer than it had any rights to be. Eirika actually does a pretty good job of dealing with Faye. Not entirely sure why they chose to open with Edelgard, honestly, when Eirika probably would have been a better answer. You know, send in Eirika, canto out Eirika even further with Regin, perhaps, and then let Fallen Edelgard tank. Maybe that would have... Well, I mean, you're still getting killed by Flora either way, but, you know, that could have worked a little better. In any case, we didn't do that. And now they are facing the consequences. Speaking of consequences, interesting choice going after Mirabilis here with Eirika. I mean, sure, maybe it's the only unit Eirika can kill, but Mirabilis not really a threat. Or not really as much of a threat as everyone else when you're leaving everyone in range of the triangle attack squad. Yeah, Gatekeeper stampedes over Fjorm there. Flora. Oh, here comes the iceberg.
Here's a taste.
That was the iceberg.
Strong enough.
Not quite as nuts when there's no effective damage behind it, but you can catch it. Ooh, nice. That's real nice for quad 69 there. Regin now the only one left. And she can take out Catria, but you're kind of standing in range of 3 absolute monster units here, and it's Saros who gets the kill. 78 times 2. Don't underestimate Saros.
Not good enough.
And a win. Yeah, we won. Wiped them out. Great job, us. Let's keep going, shall we? Looking here at... Well, first things first, I moved my heavy trap down. Stop future Micaiahs doing the thing that past Micaiah did to us, maybe, or at least discourage. We've also got Legendary Azura, Brave Edelgard at +8, Regin at +1, Lumeria, Legendary Byleth, and Naga. I'm guessing, you know, just to guess, we're going to see some sort of Edelgard play here. You know, judging by the fact that Edelgard is there. Supported by Legendary Byleth. Interesting. I wonder if the no fork is actually going to help. Well, I guess it does stop Bolt Fighter on Flora. Though, yeah, there it is. It stopped.
I've done all I can.
Very, very helpful stopping that Bolt Fire. Definitely helped you a lot. And Azura also gets obliterated. Bye, Azura. Team moves up. Player doesn't give up. Alright, Regin here.
This is it for you.
Picks off Catria. Doesn't pick off Catria. Moonbow Okay. Well, that happened.
Just like Fafnir.
So yeah, we'd like to see a slightly better performance from Catria there. You know, approximately 1 better. But considering she also survived by 1, it's fine. You know, I'm willing to let that happen. Byleth here. Interesting pick taking this battle against Gatekeeper. Does the special help? Not really. Still lost a lot, and also you've charged up Bonfire. I can't help but notice. Not that Gatekeeper needed it.
No one gets through.
But it does add an extra whole bunch of damage onto Gatekeeper's already strong attack. Yeah, Byleth, if you didn't take that fight, honestly, I think that would have been smarter. Because now Look, you're getting your butts kicked by Mirabile.
Not good enough.
Just Plumeria left, and honestly, I'm not sure what. Well, okay, Plumeria can kill units that are on 1 hit point. Plumeria can do that. I was about to say I'm not sure what Plumeria can do, but you know, when your Bolt Tower does that, I guess Plumeria can do some things. Plumeria can also
I knew it.
die to Mirabilis. So that's 3 units Mirabili have claimed on this map, and another victory for our team. Alright, keep them coming. I sense a specific sort of team here. Bridal Fjorm, +1. HP build, yeah. Brave Edelgard at +10. Baby Lyon at +10. Plumeria +7. Regan +10. Alright, and Nugget +3. So pretty well invested here. And going straight in, Baby Lyon covered by the save from Edelgard. He takes the ranged units, she takes the melee units, and team, did you forget something? You're supposed to attack these things. Okay, now they get it. The AI making an absolute fool of itself there, but it's fine, because look, we've got this turn to charge up Flora's Iceberg, and color triangle. Baby Lion good against ranged units does not matter when triangle attack triangles you. Brave Edelgard here, I think, survives this. Don't like her chances against Catria though. Yeah.
I've done all I can.
The orders buff on Catria, letting her take that, again reminder that teleportation, that orders buff, just one of the best effects in the game. Triangle attack also great. Well, Catria's dead now, but while she was alive, she was very helpful. And, oh, okay. Guess they realized they couldn't win it from there. Don't blame them. Keep them rolling. Seems to be a very Brave Edelgard sort of week. You see, here's Brave Edelgard, she's +2. Naga, +1. Young Innes, +9. Tethys, +10. Fancier built Tethys, Regan, and Legend Duo Micaiah. Actually, that's Duo Micaiah. Duo Micaiah, definitely you don't want to let get their duo skill off. And well, good, that won't be happening. It's Brave Edelgard, as usual, taking up point here. Let's see who gets the kill this time. Actually, it's Gatekeeper going for Young Innes first.
How can this be?
Guess you should have seen that Orders ladder coming out, and now he goes for Edelgard. Oh, the bonfire as well. This is how Free Houses should have ended.
All I can.
And yeah, when your tank's gone and your Young Innes is gone, well, what more do you have, huh? End of the match. Who's up next? Well, first things first, tactics from here. What's that going to do? Not much, actually. We've got orders. Altina at +2. Micaiah, Brave Micaiah, +10. Alright. Brave Hector, +9. Regan. Ashara at +1. And Naga at +1. These quad mythic teams always find a way to put out just the nuts stats on these units. No exception here. Brave Hector with 83 hit points. Actually, Orders does do something. Not Orders. Tactics Room does do something. Well, you saw what it did. It stopped the team from engaging on that first turn. Brave Micaiah, again, the armor effective ranged weapon. Just enough to cut through Flora here, even with the color disadvantage. If only there weren't so many Micaiahs in this game, Flora would be pretty much invulnerable. But, well, Flora not the only threat on this team. Gatekeeper.
No. But how?
Altina not gonna live that. And now Catria just holding down the fort, making a nice solid block here, and guess losing that was enough, huh? Sometimes one kill is all you need. Roll on the next battle. Ooh, Edelgardi. Edelgards of both sorts. Fallen Edelgard at +4, Naga +10, Bridal Fjorm +2, Brave Edelgard +10, Plumeria +1, and Regin +2. I wonder which Edelgard is the Edelgard of choice for this. Which one do you think? Do you think this is going to be a Brave Edelgard moment or a Fallen Edelgard moment? Also, interesting question, what are they doing with Bridal Fjorm? Normally, most people, when they use Bridal Fjorm, they go for the dancers. This Bridal Fjorm is not, categorically, not looking at the dancers. This Bridal Fjorm is, yeah, Flora and Catria here, the units they've chosen to isolate, and that means that Flora is going straight in
My path ends
to Brave Edelgard, Fallen Edelgard. Taking action, removes the isolation, letting her get danced.
I can't be your bride.
And get danced. Oh, this is going to be a big iceberg.
All done?
All done. And we are, in fact, all done because we don't have a third dancer on the team. That's all the dancers you're going to get, Flora. Wait until next turn. There is no next turn. That ends the battle. Good flipping job. 3 kills for Flora. So, ooh. I like this. Brave Lucina, +1. Brave Ike, a classic build here, +10. Naga, +3. Flame. Plumeria. Regin, +1. Like Lucina used to be the meta for ages, it'll probably do pretty well with Flame, perhaps, except they aren't using the Flame or the Brave Lucina. I guess they're relying on the defense tile for its damage reduction instead. Maybe that'll do a similar thing. Well, like, doesn't take much damage from Gatekeeper there, at least. How about second try? He does have 40% damage reduction on these opening attacks.
I left an opening.
40%, not enough, categorically. And now Lucina, who was not involved in whatever Brave Ike was doing, dies anyway. Sitting up front, and there we've got the strong pair up front for the double save, and they can't bust through that, not when they've lost their main units. Finally up here, Mariannes +2, Ashera +1, Regin +1, Eirika, Brave Eirika, Plumeria, and the other Mariannes +1. Brave Marianne. You know what I'm talking about. This is... Never mind. This is for fake Gale Force, Marianne. Or, well, it's kind of a real Gale Force, except it's Gale Force that's disguised as a dance, because that's... I can't actually tell you why, but it is. The approach here, well, that's the Bolt Trap. They found the real Bolt Trap. That was it. Healing up. Now, how how do they want to go in? Alright, they're prodding at Flora. Luckily, Flora's pretty tanky. This is what happens when a normal unit hits Flora. The Micaiahs are a bit of an exception. Brave Marianne. A Brave Marianne hit looks awfully like 3 times 2. Yeah, but hit and run. Okay, hit and run. That's reasonable. Hit and then run. Didn't quite run far enough. But the theory is sound. If you wake up the team and then run far enough away, maybe you'll break up the formation so that there's a weak spot you can attack on future turns. However, if you only run this far, there is no weak spot, and also half of your units are dead. Still, they're not giving up just yet. Eirika here, again, effective damage, solid answer to save units. That's why Brave Hector is the #1 save unit for being immune to armor effective damage. Marianne gets a rematch against Flora. 8 damage. 8 damage. Here comes the dance. Is that going to help her? Yeah, 10 damage now. We're getting up there a little. 10 damage.
All done.
In comes the iceberg. Marianne's survivability very high on offense due to her 70% built-in damage reduction. Very legendary cold style unit here. How's this Marianne doing? 6 damage? Okay. Okay, we're getting...
Stay back.
Getting lower, getting lower. Flora now only on 11 hit points. This Marianne might... 4 Marianne actions later. 4
Not good enough.
Mary actions. And Flora with the iceberg. Kills her anyway. So a solid waste of everyone's time.
Am I not strong enough?
Go!
I'm sorry, that was just incredibly funny.
Stop right there!
And now, of course,
I knew it.
our units get to do the classic R-unit thing of just rolling over the team. Marianne does 0 to Gatekeeper. What is wrong with the world?
Why wasn't able to help?
And that's it, everyone. That's the season. That's... This team always does funny things. That's why I've kept it more or less the same for so long, because it's just so good. Oh, thanks everyone for watching. Likes and subscribes are below me. Well, they're not below me. I would actually very much like them, but they are physically located below the video. Unless you're watching on some weird console or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, that's where they are. If you want them, you can have them. What am I saying? Thanks for watching, and Penrost out. I'll see you in the next one.